give him a big round of applause. Well done, Widget. Now, this is Theory, who was rescued with his litter mates as tiny puppies from Ireland. Sylvia at Many Tears rescued them and asked Leah to foster them until they were old enough to be rehomed. Theory stole Leah's heart, and he is an amazing dog, happy and funny, and really starting to show some great potential and agility, as he's just demonstrated here. So well done, guys. Give them a big round of applause. We're going to lower the jumps a little bit now for the mighty canines who are coming in the ring, and I'll hand you over to Helen.
Okay, so this is the mighty canines doing the medium jumps. We're starting off with Buttons, who's being handled by Trudy, and Buttons was rescued from Val Gray's. Okay, so off we go, Buttons. Buttons is also known as Bright as a Button from Val Gray's, and she's now 18 months old. Button was a very nervous dog, and still is, but when she does agility, she just comes out of her shell. So even though with all these people watching her and dogs around, no, needed a little bit of time to hide in the tunnel there, but off she goes again. Come on, Buttons, give her a big round of applause as she comes out of the tunnel. Woo! There we go. So she's been through a lot, and she's really coming out of her shell, especially with all of the help that Trudy's put into her. So it's really impressive to come to Crufts and do something like this in such a big arena. For the last tunnel, give her a round of applause. Well done, Button. Now we've got Olly. Olly is a Collie cross Jack Russell, and he's with his owner, Jenny. She rehomed Olly when he was 6 months old after he'd been given to the Blue Cross for being too energetic in his previous home. So as you can imagine, agility is really suiting him. She describes him as a very busy dog who likes to bark, and when it comes to agility, he's either perfect or horrendous. So he's done really well today. Well done, Olly. Okay, so next we've got Twiggy, the Border Collie with Sophie. And Twiggy's fans, woo! So Twiggy's actually 11, and this is her last year doing the rescue dog agility. So let's give her a really big round of applause as she comes around. Well done, Twiggy. And now we've got Tara, who's been handled with Steve. Now Tara's normally handled by Tara's mum, but today she's with Steve, so it's a new experience for them both. She was rehomed from Wood Green Animal Shelter with her mum, Meg, 4 years ago. And she began agility to help her socialise with other dogs. And it's been great fun for both Tara and her mum and dad. It's really helped her develop some independence, and she's always smiling when she does agility, as you can see here, with her big tongue out. So let's give Tara a big round of applause. She's done really well. Okay, so I'll hand you back over to Natalie now as we come up to the Woofy Waggers.
Okay, let's hear it for the Woofy Waggers as they come out. Give them a big round of applause. Okay, so we're going to start off with Holly, the Border Collie, handled by Heather today. She's from Val Gray's, and she's 5 years old now. She lives with 3 other dogs and is a matron of all, apparently. Holly was rescued 4 years ago in a very sorry state. She was really, really thin, quite nervous, and had burns all over her head. But look at her now, she's doing brilliantly, and she loves her agility. She's been competing for the last 18 months, and as you can see, has really taken to it. She's doing so well. Give her a big round of applause. Well done, Holly. Next up, we have got Lucas. Now, Lucas today is being run by Jenny, as his mum, unfortunately, isn't very well. So it's their first time working together, and I think he's decided that actually he's just going to go off and find his mum, who's backstage. So oh no, he's coming back again. Give him a big round of applause. Let's cheer him on and see if he'll give it a go. Or is he just going to do a lap of honour and show you all just how fast he is? Obviously, that's what Salukis are bred to do. And he's showing off how wonderful a run he's got. Okay, let's get... Is he going to give it a go? No. Let's get George up next. George is from the National Animal Welfare Trust. He had a really bad start in life. He was treated quite badly, and Sharon rehomed him in May 2011. And now he lives with another staffy and a Cocker Spaniel, and all of them do agility. He's a lovely dog, but can be a bit nervous of strangers. But with his agility, it's really brought on his confidence, and as you can see, he's not fazed by being here in the ring today. So let's give him a big round of applause. Well done, George. Okay, let's get our next group on, which are the Catch Me If You Cans. And back over to Helen.
Okay, this is our Catch Me If You Can group, and it started off by Waffle and Tina. Waffle was rehomed from Battersea Dogs and Cats home. He's about 2 years old, and he's most likely a Rottweiler cross staffy. He'd already had a few homes when Tina got him, as he was a very mischievous boy, as we can see. And he was featured on the Paul O'Grady programme, but he did get up to a bit of mischief with Paul, eating a few scripts, so Tina had to take him away from us and do some training with him. And as you can see, he's just loving the agility today. Give him a big round of applause. Well done, Waffle. Next up, we've got Lexie with Catherine from the National Animal Welfare Trust. Lexie was rehomed when she was 6 months old, as her previous owners couldn't cope due to their young family. Lexie was really nervous of a lot of things now, but agility's really brought her out of herself. And as you can see, she does really well for such a nervous dog in such a big arena. So give Lexie a real round of applause. She's an absolute star today. Woo! Well done, Lexie. Next up, we've got Bex with Pat from Val Grays. Bex was taken into Val Grays due to a marriage breakdown, and he's been agility training for almost a year now. He loves a slalom, and it's taken Pat a while to get him going, because at first he didn't realise his back feet could go up in the air, so knocked over quite a few jumps, but now he does them with such ease. Back in the tunnel, they're the most fun. He doesn't want his go to end. He's such a show-off, look at him. Wait, let's give him a big round of applause. Well done, Bex. Got to make the most of it while you're out there. Next up, we've got Fern, who's being run by Helen from Wood Green. She was just 5 months old when she came into Wood Green, and she did like to chase cars, bikes, joggers, and everything else she could find. She came in at 9 months old and shattered Helen's peaceful household, because she needs something to do all the time. Helen says she always does something to make her laugh, and she's had a brilliant run today. Give her a round of applause. And finally, in this round, we've got Quizit. Quizit's been run by Claire, and Quizit was rehomed from Wood Green. Shortly after his first birthday, he discovered the joys of agility, and he's been flying around the courses and flying up the ranks ever since. His impressive turn of speed means he gives collies quite a decent run for their money, and as you can see, he is flying around this course today. Let's give him a big round of applause. Well done, Quizit. We're just going to move our jumps down now to the small height for our final class, the Flying Fidos.
Oh, well done, everyone. That was really good. Aren't they all doing well? So it just shows that rescue dogs can go off and do all sorts of things. And here today, they're just proving how much they love their agility. Now, with much shorter legs now, we've got the Flying Fidos coming down here. And we're going to start off with Buster from Val Graves. Just waiting for the last few jumps to be lowered, so they go over them rather than under them. Buster's there. waiting patiently. And he's ready. So, Buster, or officially known as Buster Gasket of Val Grays, was sold as a red merle border collie, apparently, by a puppy farm. He was rehomed by Val Grays and is now competing in Grade 1 agility. He's already had a second place and is expected to be in Grade 2 later this year. He's very lively and can be extremely fast when he wants to, but can still be distracted quite easily when he's in the ring. But he's doing really well today and hasn't been distracted at all. So let's give him a big, big round of applause. Well done, Buster. Now, this is Jazz from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home with Cindy. Jazz was found as a stray and taken into Battersea Dogs and Cats Home when she was just under a year old. After she learned some basic manners, she started out as Cindy's first agility dog. She's achieved the Good Citizens Gold Award. Her favourite things are food and cuddles, but most importantly, running around the agility equipment in the garden with the grandchildren. She's won quite a few rosettes and is a very special little lady. Let's give her a big round of applause as she flies over those jumps and through that last tunnel. Well done, Jazz. Now we've got little Basil from National Animal Welfare Trust, being run by Alison. He was a slightly unplanned addition to Alison's family. They already had 5 dogs, but apparently they fell in love with him at first sight. Alison describes him as looking like a tiny, scared little meerkat when she first found him, and he was quite scared of everyone. But that hasn't put him off, and he's doing brilliantly now. So well done, Basil. Last, we've got Lollipop with Sue White from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home. She was rescued at 7 months old. She's a very clever little dog and took to agility really quickly. She now lives with 11 other agility dogs, and they've already reached championship level and qualified for Crufts. Sue says that Lollipop is a pleasure to live with and only occasionally has her diva moments. So well done. Let's give them all a big, big round of applause. Okay, let's get them all out, I think, to do a nice big lap of honour. Let's clap as loud as you can for all of the rescue dogs here today from our various different charities. Up first, we've got Blue Cross. Out you come. Let's give them a big round of applause. We've then got Val Grays, Wood Green, National Animal Welfare Trust, Many Tears, and Battersea Dogs and Cats. So well done, guys. Now, if you are looking for a new dog, why not consider a rescue dog? They come in all different shapes and sizes and different characters. All the rescue organisations are here today, so come along and chat to us, and we'll put you in touch with the local charity and you can find your perfect match. Thank you very much, everybody.